Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this. Joaquin Cabrera is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Digging in, Connor Pitts, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Now at the plate, Boof Bobo, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Throw won't get him. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
And a dive, but he's back. One ball, one strike to count. Runner at first here, one man out. And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1, the Jays nothing. Mel Pitts gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Dan, D-Roy, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
So coming to the plate, Rafael Trejo. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. We've seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep to right center. Hits on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Well, that's
just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And Bruce will lay off that one. He's aboard. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in for the Jays, Herschel Burden. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Called strike on the change. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Bruce, base runner at first with one out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
The 3-2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-2 one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11 pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Striding into the box, Ryan McCord, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's a pop-up now. Pitts moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Jeff Pitts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch on its way. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Hit on the ground out to short. Vila has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Digging in, Sammy Pitts. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now in the box, John Pitts, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First offering on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2 out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Digging in, Rene Franco, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Brady Day, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Day, just 21 years of age. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Pitts over at second. Franco on at first with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. Greer in foul ground, and they can't run it down. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Trejo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rays leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Archer. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And it's fouled away. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Liner towards second. And there's one down now.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready now, Raul Mendoza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Mendoza stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Hard on the ground towards short. To his right, Pitts. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Batting in. This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
At the plate, Rick Greer. To deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Miguel Diaz.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Stepping in now, Miguel Vila, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Mendoza leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Bruce. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
For Tampa Bay, the catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Boof Bobo. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rays held in check here. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Vila, the former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here now the 2-2. lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pitts giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
The batter, number 8.
Riding in once again, Willie Batista. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Rafael Trejo. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Standing in, Jeff Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it. It's back-to-back pitches.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Pitts gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, John Hitz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Rene Franco. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And, look inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Oh, and he misses it. One left for Tampa. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading up for Toronto, the right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Too high, 1-0. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Bruce in the air to right, but that'll hook foul and back up into the seats. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Herschel Burden, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Hits. He's up with it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in to try it again, Ryan McCord. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Chris Archer, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Dade will put this one away, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Stepping up to the plate, Brady Day. He drew a walk his first time up.
Brady Day.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Full count now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jesse Pitts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Fastball well outside. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Ready for another shot now. Connor Pitts. On its way is pitch number 75. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. And they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Raul Mendoza. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A bouncer up the middle. Hits. Loves it. And there's one away. Now batting, Rick Greer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
This is skied out toward right. Pitts has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Miguel Villa. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So stepping in, Boof Bobo, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Boof Bobo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
1-1 the count. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. from the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bobo on at first, nobody out. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. He's running. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A runner at second, nobody out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Jeff Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. From the stretch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. One out and a runner on second base. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
One and 2, here it comes. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sammy Pitts.
Up next for the Rays, Sammy Pitts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Ready with the 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Arodys Vizcaino, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 47, Arodys Vizcaino. Next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder.
Into the box, John Pitts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. The 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Hit hard to short. Vila comes up with it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-1 Tampa. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Willie Batista. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that's the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Stepping into the box, Rafael Trejo. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And good up into the second deck. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Herschel Burden. First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Striding forward now is the DH, Rene Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Franco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. On the year, Franco is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Comes set with the 0-1. 1-1.
1 strike.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Brady Day. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Greer in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They're up 3-2.
Standing in, Ryan McCourt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Now at the plate, Chris Archer. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Raul Mendoza. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Benito Ordonez takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 6, Benito Ordonez.
Rick Greer will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. It's a fastball on the outer third. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 3-2. Scott McConnell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Hunter hits as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Bobo. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, McCord. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now, Jeremy Pitts. Though we discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line drive to left. McCord is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they still lead it 3-2. In now, Miguel Villa. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Miguel Villa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Hits over to his left. One down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Batista. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Alberto Pinheiro enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 15, Alberto Pinheiro.
Stepping in now, Rafael Trejo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Pinheiro is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a 3-2 ball game. Marty Byrne enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jeff Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Line drive to left. McCord is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Sammy Pitts will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. In now, John Pitts. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Pitts leads off first with one away.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And there's ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. .3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Rene Franco. Ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. McCord will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brady Day.
Stepping in, Brady Day. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Mendoza. And that's the third out. Rays strand a pair. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Gregory Pitts comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 18, Gregory Pitts.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jay Bruce, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on the fastball right here.
On the first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Herschel Burden. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. One out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-2. And this is popped up near second base. Pitts is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Ryan McCord. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Tampa Bay Rays, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Mel Pitts records his 14th winning decision of the season. Gregory Pitts records the save, his league-high 40th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.